Are you serious? Is woke going broke? The Amazon apocalypse. I see geese flying high above the water, the child fishing with his father in the rain. I can smell blackberry brandy and chocolate-covered candy. I see a soldier crying on a train, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. I feel the deepness of his weakness. I can taste the brandy sweetness at a roadside Idaho cafe. I can hear old Teddy laughing, Fitzgerald's toes a-tapping to the roaring sounds of yesterday, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. Amazon apocalypse. And the light under the Tiffany lamp glows all night long as I dream with weary wonder, leaving Earth before the dawn. I walked the lonely streets of Paris. I was lost and so afraid, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. And a shotgun blast echoed across the page, falling asleep, reading Hemingway. All right, well, that's a beautiful song written by Mike Ward. And let me just share with you, it's on my album, Harmonize and Prophesy. Did you know that the aging process, no, you guys already knew that. I'm already getting older. But did you know that Noble Gold's team of precious metals experts have helped thousands of worried investors in this hostile financial climate for those especially if you're woke, you're going broke. Find out why gold and silver and IRAs are the answer to inflation and financial situations. You need to talk to a personal precious metals expert today. We're at www.noblegoldinvestment.com. That's www.noblegoldinvestment.com. Oh, and this month they're gifting 3 free ounces of this pure silver coin, 3 ounces of pure silver, and this is the Silver American Virtue coin with Thomas Jefferson on the front of it there. and it's beautiful. For everybody that qualifies with a $20,000 IRA rollover from your 401k or from your savings, whatever you want to invest, just find out. Pick up the phone and call Colin Plume and one of his associates at 877-646-5347. That's 877-646-5347. And tell them that Pastor Paul sent you there. All right, well, I'm wearing the Tennessee hat because the Volunteers continue to keep winning. And so do the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Okay, we're now up to 18th in the country. We're coming back with an ugly victory over Navy, 35-32. And yes, the Alabama Crimson Tide. We haven't forgot about you guys. I've not forgot about you. You're inching back up now into 8th place, okay? But LSU might need to get a little love because they're now number 6 in the country as they continue to win, though they stole the head coach from Notre Dame away from us. But anyway, today, though, I think I'm just going to wear my Tennessee hat since Pastor Melvin Whittington graduated from the University of Tennessee. They're in Knoxville, Tennessee. And because we got quite a few Tennessee followers of this online church as well as all the other schools out here. Let's keep an eye on that. Georgia's still number 1. Okay, Georgia's still number 1. And Ohio State's number 2, Michigan's number 3, and the TCU Horned Frogs are number 4. All right, so we'll just keep an eye on all that for all you folks that are looking for your favorite school. All right, if you're woke, you're probably going broke, guys, and that's the word on the street right now, and let me tell you, it's not good. And the people who really get hurt are the folks that are out there working. Well, Amazon announces it's laying off 100,000 people. 100,000 people. Let me just say that again because that's an insane number. 100,000. They're joining the ranks of Netflix and Google in an industry-wide adjustment to reduce profits. And they're not trying to reduce profits. See, that's stupid. When you lay off a bunch of people, then that means you're now going to you're going to actually recover profits. Okay, you're going to obviously because you're taking less people on the payroll. So, but what they're dealing with is this woke is going broke. These major tech companies are struggling with this new mentality. The second largest employer in the United States, Amazon, the only one bigger is Walmart, has decided it's laying off 100,000 people. That is reduction by 6% of their total head count, is the largest cut in a single quarter in Amazon history. Now, they're not the only place laying off. 28,000 tech workers will be laid off from 150 different companies. 150 companies combined are going to lay off 28,000 workers. Also, Facebook, of course, just announced last week, they laid off 11,000 workers. Twitter last week laid off 7,500 workers, and this week laying off another 5,000 contract workers. And so these are some huge numbers, and it's mainly in the tech industry. Now, we know Elon Musk is a little different because what he's trying to do is reshape a company he bought that had already gone woke and went broke, and now he has to readjust it and turn it around. But the others are really falling into this situation. It's not just because of the woke mentality and culture that these tech companies are seemingly losing tons of revenue. Although Facebook really did make a lot of people mad. The former CEO of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, really made a lot of people mad. Meta, I wouldn't be a beta for Meta. It don't look like it's going nowhere. Netflix really started losing money when they started, the more garbage they started putting on there. And Google has had its issues. But I'm going to tell you, the biggest problem they got is the Biden administration's current policies of taxation, migration, inflation, frustration, and this woke, go broke financial situation, which has created this awful manifestation all over the world that we're seeing, especially here in America. And people are very frustrated right now with this mentality. And so it's not as much about the American workforce. It's not as much about that as that these taxes, this taxation, and this hyperinflation has created the frustration of this financial situation. Really, that's it. And then you throw in an open border with a lot of migration and all that. That's why it's taken a lot more tax dollars to support all of that, okay? And there's not enough money left for the American people. So this is becoming a disaster. Inflation is awful. And so these companies, the only thing they know to do is to start cutting out the workers. Plus, there's one more thing to add to why they're able to cut this many workers. It's called AI technology. A lot of these jobs are being lost to AI technology. The better the AI technology gets, the less people it takes to accomplish what, the less people it takes to accomplish the same thing. AI can take about 10 different people's jobs away just because of its ability, AI technology's ability to multitask and do many different things. The problem is people hate it. Not only do the people losing their jobs hate it, but you hate it. I hate it. I hate picking up the phone, calling a company that I need to talk to someone, and no one answers. Pick up the phone! Nobody picks up the phone. Instead, you get a voicemail system that wants you to push 18 different buttons and says, click on the item that you need. Is it 1? Press 2 for this, press 3 for that, press 4 for this, push 5 for that, 6 for that, or go back and repeat the menu. No, I don't want any of those, and I don't want you to repeat it to me. I want a person. Can I have an actual operator? Is there someone I can talk to on the phone? Phone home. I can't talk to anybody on the phone. And this is what's driving people insane. So people are frustrated. Again, the frustration level. And all of these hidden fees and all these hidden fees and adjustments and all this stuff is getting under it. It's insane. It's messing. It's the insane. It's hurting my membrane. I'm serious. So we're tired of it. To be honest with you, the American public is tired with the way we've been treated like cattle. We're being treated like another number. We're not being treated like a customer. And so I'm going to just tell you something. Get ready for it to be worse. Because of this 100,000 jobs that Amazon laid off. And all these 28,000 tech jobs of people just got laid off. And Google laying off. And all these other companies. And you have to understand, these companies like AT&T, companies like Verizon, companies like, DirecTV, your local electric company, the people you're trying to get a hold of at Waste Management for your garbage pickup, everywhere, everybody, and forget the government. Forget calling the government and getting anybody to talk to you. Forget about it. Forget about it. You can't get anybody on the phone. But oh man, pay your taxes. Pay your premium. Oh, and insurance companies. How you feel about that? When you try to call, you need to get a pre-approval for a surgery, or you need to know who your doctor is in your network. Pick up the phone and call your insurance company. See if you can get anybody on the phone. See if anybody can actually help you. You know, when you're trying to, but they'll definitely send you bills. Your premium's got to be paid. You make sure you do this, but nobody's there for you. Nobody's there for you. Am I right? Am I insane here? Have I lost my mind? Is it Monday morning and I'm just in a bad mood? No, it's just, this is the reality. It's the woke. The woke is going broke, baby. I mean, and the whole culture, the cancel culture, the hate, the judgmental attitudes, the hating on one another, okay, and the war that's going on in the cultural public. It's sickening. And then the propaganda of the media, it's just driving you mad. And so all of these things are seemingly to be, the American public has got fed up with all of it. We're just tired of it. So I'm gonna tell you something right now. When I get a robocall, when them robocalls come in, I hit boom. And then here's the truth. I was looking at my phone yesterday. I looked at my phone Friday. I looked at my phone Friday. And I had 21 telemarketing calls. 21 telemarketers. And they from soup to nuts, they were asking me, they have all these different things they want to know. But every one of them was not a human being. There wasn't one human being. So it's going to get worse. Now they're laying off all the people who actually you can talk to. So now even more of these AI geek gurus are going to be calling you on the phone. Now, what do we say about that from the Christian standpoint? Us, you and I. I'm glad I don't live in that world. I'm just so glad that you and I just don't live in that world. So what did I do with those 21 telemarketing calls? As soon as I picked it up and I said, hi, is your laundry detergent working for you? Boom. Okay. You know, hi, we think we can help you with your car insurance. Boom. Hi, your major appliance insurance policies are about ready to expire. Boom. Hi, there's been a recall on your car. Boom. Okay. Hi, do you want to change cat food? Boom. I mean, I'm tired of it all. I'm just tired of it all. So, and then they want to do a survey. Click. Survey says, you know, and we're tired of not robo-mom, but robo-calls. Yeah, and so, yeah, it's just getting old, and I just thought I would go off on this today, but I feel sorry for the people being laid off. I really am. There's nothing I can do but pray for you. Now, let me just say to you that are Christians, it don't matter if you're laid off or you're still working. You have to put your faith in God. You have to put your trust in the Lord. I've been preaching this now for almost 40 years, that if you'll trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not to your own understanding, in all your ways acknowledge the Lord and he will direct your path. Now I'm going to say this real quick. I did a little checking to see what's going on in this messed up world. Since the Biden administration took over, here's what I found out. The stock market, which was at 38,000, today is at 33,600. Bitcoin, which was at 48,000, today is at 16,400. Gold, that was at $2,300 an ounce, today is at $1,771. Silver, that was at $25 an ounce, is at $21.58. An absolute decline in everything, from the stock market to the cryptocurrencies to even gold and silver. Now, at least gold and silver, it fell instantly. It fell really dramatically after Trump left office within 90 days, but then it has at least stabilized. So that's the only one, gold and silver, that has stabilized and inched up a little after the initial 90-day shock of this new woke going broke culture came in. But Guys, as long as there's taxation increase, migration increases, inflation increases, frustration increases, you're going to have financial situation increasing. And now you're starting to see the layoffs on the tech industries. And so, again, we need to start trusting the Lord. You got to put your faith in Him. And some of you out there, I know right now, individually, Christians are everywhere. Give unto the Lord. Be faithful in your giving and in your prayer life. Keep trusting the Lord. He said He would supply every need according to His riches and glory in Christ Jesus. So it's pretty sad. But yeah, there it is. 100,000. Amazon cuts 100,000 jobs, reflects industry-wide adjustments to the economic uncertainty. And so it's truly an Amazon apocalypse is taking place right now. Give your life to Jesus Christ. We're certainly running out of time. But is this all part of a grander plan, the Great Reset, with the World Economic Forum and Klaus Schwab, along with King Charles and new Prime Minister of UK, Richie Rich Sunak, and others that are involved in a new global world order? And is this all part of bringing the world into a one world currency and a one world global system and a new world order? And if it is, we should look at the Bible and realize that 666, the mark of the beast, which is the number of his name, the number of the beast and of his name, that we should watch closely now as the black horseman of the apocalypse continues to gallop and we inch closer and closer to the coming of Jesus Christ. So give your life to Jesus Christ because we're running out of time. I'll be back with some more current world events and how they relate to biblical prophecy. Stay right with me today, right here on this YouTube channel. And don't forget, we're 18 days away, 18 days away from probably, I am going to say, no probably to it, from the most important webinar of the year. The most important webinar of the year, 18 days away. I'm going to put the link right now to get your ticket now. And that is Deep Impact. There it is, Deep Impact. Incoming, it's called Deep Impact, Planet X, Incoming Asteroids. The boys are back. We're bringing back and even more experts to help us understand the effects of Planet X. Where is it at now? Gil Brazard was almost stuttering when I was on the phone with him. He was literally stuttering about what to expect this spring. Marshall Masters unveils incredible information of what's going to take place through the winter and spring. Mike Around the World's already told us this is a dark winter, and he'll tell us more. And he's even going to show us a new map of the new fault lines that are now being redrawn. Haven't been released to the public yet, but he's going to show it to us. We're going to see a map that's never been seen yet, but it's just about to be released to the public. He's going to be first probably out there with it in our webinar of the new fault lines in the United States and other parts of the world. And so I think it's very important. Get your ticket now, guys. Just go simply to my, right there. We don't have it up on the website yet. I think they're going to have it on the website before today is over. But you can go right now and get your tickets right now at Eventbrite. Right there is there you see it. There it is. Thank you, beautiful story. There you go. So you can click there now and get your tickets now. Be ready. We're only 18 days away. It's December 2nd at 6 p.m. This is a game changer, okay? So got it. Darth says, I got it, Pastor. Good, good. Amen. All right, wars, rumors of wars. Yes. As a matter of fact, Keith, you must be reading my notes here because that's what we're going to talk about next. In a few minutes, I'll be back with another video on just that, wars and rumors of wars. As we know, President Biden met with President Xi Jinping in China at the summit today, at the climate summit. at the COP27. But then the G20 is coming up. It is all about wars and rumors of wars. Get your tickets right now. Deep Impact, Planet X, and the Incoming Asteroids webinar, which is December 2nd. Get your tickets now. We're only 18 days away. This could be the end of the world. Well, if Stephen Ben-Danoon has fresh new information also in this webinar. Marshall Masters, as I said, Gil Brazard, Mike from around the world, Stephen Ben-Danoon, and others, myself, Bart Begley, and others. This is a webinar you don't want to miss. You don't want to miss this one. The most important webinar of this year. We're running out of time. We'll be back. Robo Mom! No, she's not making robocalls. No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't. Okay? All right, I'll be back. Just a few minutes with wars and rumors of wars. Are you saved?